Sadhguru, we all believe our life is precious, and I believe that our body is equally precious after we die. When we die, should we allow our body to be burned or buried or to utilize by someone else who is in the need of organ? Is this against the law of nature? What are your views on organ donation?
Well, this question will not be relevant in another 4 to 5 years because everybody will have stem cell organs growing whatever they need. You can have a spare heart growing in case somebody breaks it and or a liver or a kidney or whatever you need. Even they're saying you can even grow joints at some point, that you can have spare knees ready in case these wear out, immediately So, if you do not know this, in most, big hospitals, in the last 10, 12 years' time, for most children, they're preserving a piece of the umbilical cord. As a part of the stem cell thing, you should know. Because we can manufacture almost any organ you want. So this question will become irrelevant. Technology is moving. About donating organs, well, see, giving away. Actually, somebody was asking me a question in Hyderabad, a film personality was asking, see, I don't love anybody that I'm willing to give my kidney to them. For me, love means I can take her out and she's nice and I can take her out for dinner, I can do this and that with her, but I'm not willing to give my kidney to her, so is it wrong? So you're asking, should I give my kidney to somebody? Not necessarily people whom you love, but just anybody, let them benefit after I'm dead, that's a question. See, there are many aspects to this, but first of all, if you already do not know this, there is a sinister business going on in the world. Very sinister business, particularly in Vietnam, Cambodia and some parts of Thailand. Organs are being stolen from live people. Once you campaign for organ donation, inevitably you will drive the societies there because you may be biology, but she's in commerce. If you talk about organ donation, she will see how to make a business out of it. Yes, isn't it? Somebody will look at it as an enterprise. Already it's become a sinister enterprise. In many African countries, this is happening. People are held down and their organs are stolen. This is happening. In a scale which may not be very large scale, but a scale which is of great concern. To that extent, it's gone. So if somebody needs an organ and somebody wants to donate, fantastic. What a wonderful gesture. But at the same time, I am not for campaigning for organ donation because you cannot control it. Once you create the market, you cannot control the supply. They will somehow find the supply, isn't it? If you don't die in time, they'll help you. Yes, they will. If not enough kidneys are coming, they will make sure enough people are dying today. You don't think they'll do it? They will do it. So, it is not good to campaign for organ donation. So many people have come to me saying, Sadhguru, you must campaign for organ donation. I said, I won't do this because I know the consequence. First of all, what you need to understand is, all our body parts, unless they're congenitally something wrong, most of the time, all our body parts are designed for a lifetime. Yes? Designed for a lifetime. Why don't we teach people to live responsibly in such a way that our organs last for a lifetime? We want people to drink and rot their liver and then we want somebody else's liver. This should not be encouraged, I'm saying. People should understand if I rot my liver, I will die. Yes or no? Yes. This understanding is not there. Everybody thinks it's okay, my liver is rotting, I'll get hers. It's going in this direction. We should not encourage that, if you ask me. So, This happened. Once Shankaran Pillai was supposed to speak in the Rotary Club in Shillong. You heard of Shankaran Pillai? No. He's a famous guy. He was supposed to speak in Rotary Club. But these Rotary Club meetings are after 7 p.m. But by 7 p.m., usually Shankaran Pillai is fully sloshed. So he got fully sloshed. Then he came all drunk to the Rotary Club. And this meeting was about organ donation. Rotary clubs are usually involved in these things. So his friend, a local guy who was supposed to introduce Shankaran Pillai to the club, people said, "What is this? This man has come fully drunk." So he said, he is not an ordinary drunk. Because he is so committed to organ donation, he is preserving his organs in alcohol. So you want to preserve. It's most important that every human being takes this responsibility. The organs that are given to me by nature will last for a lifetime. Something happened, some ailment, accident, something else happened. Such a thing happens, always we can seek. But this entire culture of organ donation, people are looking for a cause, this is the problem. If you campaign too much for this will become a sinister possibility. Fortunately, the stem cells are coming and that could change everything.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sadhguru.
When it comes to what you want to do, you must think clearly, it's very important. Thinking clearly means, the question is not about what will get me this, what will get me that. Is your life precious to you? All of you, I'm asking. Your life, is it precious to you? So before you invest this life into something, you must look whether today if I invest my life into this, after 25 years, will it still mean a lot to me? After 50 years, will it still mean a lot to me? At the end of my life, if I turn back and I look, will I be proud of this or will I be ashamed of what I'm doing right now? Doesn't matter what other people say. But you should not do anything that you will feel ashamed of, isn't it so? Huh? It doesn't matter, people say so many things. Everybody has an opinion, it's their business. But you don't do something that you will feel ashamed of, isn't it? Then you're turning against yourself. Somebody turns against you, you can leave them and go somewhere else. If you turn against yourself, you'll have to live with it forever. So, this is all you have to look at it. Something will get you money, something will get you comfort, that's not the point. What you choose to do, will it give you a life? When I say give you a life, are you just trying to make a living or are you trying to make a life out of this? This is important. Making a living is not an issue. A worm, an insect, a bird, an animal, all of them are making their life, making a living, isn't it so? They're even making a life out of it, but definitely they're making a living. So making a living with such a big brain is not an issue. Earning your food is not an issue, making a living is not an issue. Only problem is you want to live like somebody else, that's an endless problem. I want to live is not a problem. I want to live like you, this is a problem. So, it is important, if you consider your life as a precious life, you must make sure you make a wonderful life out of this. Whatever opens up in that direction, that is the thing you should do. But when you're under the pressure of peers, somebody is saying, I'm going to America, somebody says, I'm going to the government job, somebody says, I'm doing this. So one thing that all of you should do before you make big decisions in your life is withdraw from these pressures of peers, professors, parents, everybody. Just spend 3 days to 1 week by yourself. Look at it, what is it that you really want to do? Not under pressure from other people. What does this life want to do? Do that. It doesn't matter what other people think about it.